So today we are up on Black Bear Pass. It's a beautiful day, the sun's shining. It's an amazing day to be outside. It's a Sunday afternoon, getting close to the end of summer. So we wanted to get up and run over Black Bear. So Black Bear Pass starts off Highway 50 in between Uray and Silverton, nearly up at the top of the pass. The entire trail is only about 6 miles long until it ends over in Telluride, and it starts off relatively simple. There's just kind of a 2-track typical San Juan mountain looking road. Once you get down to the Telluride side, that's where it kind of quickly changes, and it also turns to one way. And you're typically supposed to just go down to Telluride. So anyway, it's an amazingly beautiful trail. However, people get themselves in trouble out here, so it's one that I would definitely caution people. If you look down there, you can see where people put their tire too far down that hill. That'd be really sketchy. So as we begin our descent down towards Telluride, it's the area that's typically called the stair steps. This is the area where you get an amazing view of Telluride down below, and it's got a lot of hard rock. It can be a little slippery when it's wet, but otherwise it's not too bad. There's a few spots that are a little off camber, once again, that people have to watch out for. If people are going to come out here and try and take their Subaru down this or something just to say they did it, there's some pretty good drops, like right up here, that you will end up with some body damage. I've seen some people destroy some pretty fancy SUVs on this trail. So anyway, it's an amazing trail. It's beautiful. However, a lot of people find themselves in trouble up here. So anybody that wants to come do it, you got to be careful. Yeah, I was thinking about right here turning down. out, dudes. So right now we are going down the worst part of the steps. What's called the steps. You can see there's a good deep drop off right there with a waterfall. You'd have to screw up pretty bad to end up down there, but hey, people get themselves into a lot of trouble up here. Anyway, this is just, it's always just remarkably scenic. I like to put it in 4 low and just ride first gear. And then you barely have to touch your brake. But it always feels like you're about to drop off the end of the world, is what's so cool. You got Telluride down there, amazing waterfall, the stair steps. It just, in my opinion, this is just one of the most amazing Forest Service type roads ever. So these stair steps are the most notorious part of Black Bear. The first whole 3/4 of the trail don't have much. Like I said, they're pretty mellow, but this is the point where, you know, it gets a little sketchy. My family likes to walk this stretch. It's when you're just on the shelf road right above Telluride, and they like to walk down these steps too. it's just always a little bit nerve-wracking. They've been down it lots of times, but they always still like to just walk those sections. Anyway, the scenery is just amazing up here. It's just always such an awesome place to be. It's just one of my favorite places in all Colorado. So we are about to hit the Titus switchback that's up here. This switchback is, I think it's the tightest one. It's like switchback number 2, and it's the area that's kind of the tightest, in my opinion. Anyway, I've seen people kind of freak out on this one before and just stop and just like abandon their vehicle and wouldn't let anybody do anything till Telluride Towing came up. It's anyway, always some interesting experiences on this trip. So for this switchback, I like to keep as close as I can to these rocks. Before you start turning into the switchback. Kind of go as wide as you can. That's as far as I can go. It's
kind of fun, gnarly here.
Wow, that really eroded.
You like knocking rocks off like this?
That's a long way down, huh? So anyway, you can see that there's a long way down, all the way down there to Telluride. It's always, man, that'd be a wild ride. People have gone off right here. There was a viral video of a Jeep rolling down here that just went, some people got pretty injured on. It's terrible when that happens. But just got to be careful up here and use common sense. I just don't know of a more scenic place in Colorado than right here, with the waterfalls and the shelf roads and just the steep mountains. It's don't get much better than this. So we're working our way to the next switchback, which you can see just down below. See how steep that is? You can see four switchbacks below. Just right down right here. That's always amazing. For some reason, it looks like there's less vegetation here than there usually was. Working our way up to the next switchback. This one has a lot more room than the last one. Gonna back it up once.
It's like it's not flowing that much.